Yo, what's up, fam? It is Friday, August 23rd. We are headed to this place called Jan's Smoothie Bar or something, and they're actually sponsoring Julia's event today. She's hosting a work session today. That's gonna start in an hour from now, so we're just picking up the food that they're hooking Julia up with. There's gonna be like 30 people today at work sesh. It's been a minute since she hosted one. I think it's been, what, like 2 months?
Yeah, I think it's been 2 months.
Because, you know, everybody's always, you know, out of town for this summer, and we've been pretty much out of town and busy too. And she's had a bunch of other events, but it's gonna be nice. The work session that she hosts is usually every other week at this beautiful coffee shop called Roosevelt Coffee. What you wearing today?
I'm wearing a dress that we got from the vintage store in Brooklyn.
L Train.
Yeah,
that store is dope. I want to go back there. When we were in New York, we were staying in Brooklyn, and I heard a lot of good things about this vintage shop called L Train, and we checked it out, and it was freaking like 98 degrees outside, and I ended up leaving with 2 jackets. About 2 jackets. Heavy jackets. One leather jacket and one heavy jacket with like a leather collar. You don't really find those kind of pieces in California, so we had to bring it home. So our day bars are going really well right now. We've been exclusively selling it at the coffee shop, and we've been giving it out for free at Julia's events. They're pretty much in demand right now. We sell out every batch that we bring to the coffee shop, and every time we make a batch for Julia's event, we make more bars than people attending, and the bars run out. It's crazy. People take some home because they're like, I love it. Like, thank you.
Yeah, we have a lot to do though with it. Like,
yeah, we have a name right now. We're calling it RJ Naturals.
Okay, we picked up the goods. Let's go set up. We have about like
10 minutes.
We got this. So nice. So they gave first they gave little discount codes. That's kind of fun. And then everything's boxed individually. So cute.
Just pulled up to the gym. Today is a pool day. Gonna do back, biceps, cardio. I'm feeling pretty good today. Got my pre-workout right here. Black coffee as usual. I got some Celtic sea salt in here too. Some electrolytes. For breakfast, I don't really eat breakfast. I've been intermittent fasting for a while. I'll usually break my fast around 2 o'clock. 1 to 2 o'clock. Yesterday I broke it with a mango, ground beef, beef liver, and pasture-raised eggs. Everything grass-fed, grass-finished, cooked with raw butter and seasoned with Celtic sea salt. That kind of meal has been my go-to for pretty much lunch and dinner. My workouts have been really great recently with just you know, waking up, black coffee. Of course, hydrate first. I usually just hydrate with water and Celtic sea salt. You guys don't be afraid of sea salt too, because I feel like salt has a bad reputation, but if you choose salts like Celtic sea salt, I feel like it's very optimal for you. And it's very hydrating. Sprinkle some of that in your mouth with some water, and I feel like that'll really get your day going. I've been feeling really great recently. I've been putting a lot of work in the gym. I've been focused on my work at home, and yeah, just staying busy. I feel like I haven't really found that new norm yet. The new norm, by the way, is what they call life after, you know, chemotherapy or cancer treatments. I don't know if I've found my new norm yet, but I would say I've found a good routine that's been working for me. It's literally just wake up, go work out, work at home, spend time with friends or family if it's scheduled that day, work some more at home, relax, eat right, and get 8 hours of sleep, and then do the same thing the next day. You know, I've been keeping everything really boring, but I feel like boring will always win, because I feel like this is just the same thing as mastering the basics or mastering the fundamentals to life, and then you can go and get fancy with it. You feel me? It's just like the gym. I feel like for everybody that's starting out at the gym or trying to get into fitness, you know, you can't do all of the crazy workouts yet. You gotta master the basics. You know, you gotta make sure your push-ups are right, make sure the way you bench press is right, make sure your form is correct before, you know, you go super heavy or you do these like crazy routines that you see online. My workouts in the gym, I've been bulking recently. At the beginning of this year, fam, I was 145 pounds. As of today, I am 182 pounds. So I've had almost a 40-pound gain in 8 months. I want to say it's mostly muscle. I mean, I don't feel like, you know, fat or anything. So I'll say it's mostly muscle, but I do have some fat on me. I do have cutting planned for next season. I really want to try to get into hybrid athlete training, which is pretty much lifting and running or some type of cardio every day. I want to implement more running into my workouts and just try to be a better runner. Pretty much I want to train for marathons and all of that in the future. I just kind of want to test my body and see if I could actually train and run a marathon at this age, you know, so that would be interesting. How you doing, fam? We are here at UCI Health. Today is the day when I get my chemo port removed.
Oh, hi.
Right.
Can I touch it?
Yeah.
Does it hurt?
No.
Does it feel
It
anything?
doesn't feel like anything.
Eek. You still have a scar here from when they did it. You see that?
Yeah, and here.
This side was your biopsy.
Mm-hmm.
You scared?
Chilling.
I want to watch.
I want to keep it. That's the
you have to be
thing.
friends with the dude so that you can like.
It's like supposedly you're not allowed to keep it, but
Because it's like hazardous waste.
I've read stories on Reddit where they've allowed people to keep it. Because it's considered toxic, I guess, because it's, you know, been ran through with so many
Oh yeah, true.
chemicals and hazardous fluids. I am so thirsty. I have been fasting. I need a coffee. We are actually here at 9:30. The surgery is at 11. So for the procedure today, I'm actually not going under, which sucks because, well, I guess it doesn't suck because I get to see everything. But yeah, they're just going to numb this whole area and then pretty much just cut into my skin and then rip it out, pretty much. It's just interesting that I'll be able to see everything because it's like literally attached to a vein. It's gonna be really interesting. It should only take about 15 to 20 minutes, super short. I think recovery should be quick too, just a couple of days. But I've also read on Reddit people have just, you know, resumed with work like right after. I feel like I should be fine. Yeah, I should be good to get back in the gym tomorrow.
No, not tomorrow.
And
no, you have to wait like a day or two.
And
Gosh. So you don't want to open your stitches.
And
it's a bit weird because I wonder if Cannon will notice because Cannon's been grabbing your port.
yeah, every time I carry him and he gets like zoned out, he's like grabbing this area. Yeah, he plays with it. It's just crazy that this port is getting removed because it's like another milestone, but I forget it's even there, so I'm like super used to it. So I guess it's gonna be kind of weird that it's out for a while. And yeah, I just hope to keep it as a souvenir. It'd be cool. Put it next to my long braided hair that we cut off before I lost all my hair. You know, cancer, mementos.
This is just like such a good sign because like this means, you know, like you don't need the port anymore because you're okay.
So we kept the port in me for, what is it, 8 months now, and that was basically for insurance. Pretty much, you know, if anything bad were to happen, it would be super accessible, but my doctor is now confident that I can live life without it. And yeah, that's why it's such a great sign, because we got that clear from my doctor. My 6-month scan was completely clear again, which was amazing. Protocol for now on is just blood work every 3 months.
Yay! Thank the Lord.
Are you excited?
Yes?
Auntie?
You know, it's funny? Yeah?
I think let's watch it.
Bye bye.
So first, I gotta get my blood drawn before the procedure. So y'all, back in the car. Julia's driving. They told me I couldn't drive. The surgery took about 25 minutes, but we were in the hospital for a total of 6 hours. I didn't know I was gonna have blood work and an IV put into me. They gave me fentanyl, Versed, lidocaine shots.
So you were awake the whole time?
I was awake the whole time, but I was getting loopy.
And then
I was about to fall asleep because I'm tired in general.
Yeah.
And then when I got into the surgery room, they're like setting me up and they pretty much wrapped me in like this whole sheet. I was like in a tent. If I turn my head to the left, I could see out. And then that's when they cut through the thing that's covering me so they can do surgery on my chest. It didn't really hurt. The only thing that hurt or stung was the lidocaine shots. I think I got like 3 of those in this area. The only thing that hurt beside that was the doctor stitching me up. I wanted to keep my port. I asked 2 of the nurses, they said no. Then when the doctor finally came in for the surgery, I asked her and she said no. Then another one of the nurses, after it was all finished, he was like cleaning me up and he showed me the port. When I got my chemo infusions, it was like a needle that would get poked in there. So he would show like how it would get poked and where the sweet spot was of the port. And it was interesting because my port was purple. I never pictured that. I was thinking just, you know, like a piece of plastic that
clear.
Like this, yeah, or like a clear one, you know. We already knew this, but the port has a tube, so the tube is like connected to your vein, and that's how it pretty much works. So for chemotherapy, for my case, they wanted to use a chemo port instead of doing it through the IV, because if you do it through the IV too much, you can really damage your veins. So this is actually a safer alternative, but it requires surgery. Some people live their whole lives with the chemo port, but I think it's a good time for me to get it out now. It's been 8 months since remission, cleared up by the doctor. I just wanted to get it out because I've been lifting pretty heavy, and you know, I want to get more back into physical sports, and it's cool to have this signify another milestone and another step in this healing journey, which is pretty awesome because we've been through a lot, you know.